Swiss cheese, Havarti, provolone, I guess mozzarella. There's so many different types of cheeses. Hey, welcome to the Gary on the Go show. A big shout out to Downtown Ford. We're at the Rind. It's a cheese bar. Let's go inside and talk cheese. Wow, look at this place. This is the Rind. And there's Sarah. Wait, you knew I was coming, and she's already bringing something out. Is that a creme brulee?
It sure is. It's our maple creme brulee for the season.
Good to see you.
Welcome.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Oh my goodness. All right, this is why you need to see the Rind and what the cheese goddess does. All right, so it's a cheese bar. So people haven't been to a cheese bar. What is a cheese bar?
Well, it's really an experience where you can come and explore many various cheeses, artisan in boards. You could do charcuterie, which is our salami cured meats. And we also do all foods with artisan cheeses incorporated into comfort style foods. Grilled cheeses, mac and cheeses, soup, salad, dessert. All that farm to fork, all that seasonality.
It's so good. All right, we're going to get into all the cheeses. We're going to check things out. But you brought the creme brulee. How is this made? What is a creme brulee?
Well, creme brulee.
Other than it tastes fantastic.
Right? So brulee is basically the caramelized sugar topping on top of the creme, which is really an egg custard. So we do a little vanilla bean infusion into our custard with maple syrup and baking spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves. Then we top it with maple infused whipped cream and cinnamon on top.
Oh my gosh, it's so delicious, and seeing it being made. And then what is this one here?
Well, we always have a seasonal cheesecake.
Right.
This guy is the lemon swirl. So we take Meyer lemons and we make a homemade jam. Infuse it in our 3 cheese blends. So we have Laura Chanel Chev, which is from Sonoma, goat's milk cheese.
Yes.
We've got mascarpone and also cream cheese and a graham cracker crust with blueberries, topped with none other than more of that maple whipped cream.
What is happening right now? And there are sandwiches just like that. I'm following you, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Just because, yes, you've got all the great food.
I mean,
so
I'd follow me too if I had all that food.
Look, I even have a fork in my hand. Am I not prepared? I have a fork in my hand ready to roll. All
I love a man ready.
So what sandwich did you put on this beautiful bar, which we'll get into in a second?
It's our most popular, famous, and national award-winning grilled cheese called the T-Brie D, Brie being the pun in that sando. It's pretty amazing. We came up with it in 2015. It is Marin French triple creme brie, actually very famous award-winning brie with a salted caramel sauce we make in-house with guajillo pepper, rosemary, prosciutto, and apple slices on sourdough bread and butter.
It literally took like 45 seconds to a minute for you to explain your grilled cheese sandwich.
Because it's got a lot of complexity.
1 second. I just throw on some cheese, American, I got 2 slabs of plain, I throw it in the microwave, we're good to go.
Not a bad
Very different when you come to the Rind.
Yeah.
Very different. All right, and then let's talk about your cheese board right here.
Oh my goodness, this cheese board, isn't this amazing? Basically, we do all artisan cheeses and charcuterie. We've got this amazing picante copa salami over here. A whole bunch of amazing accompaniments from, we've got Niçoise olives, Beemster XO, which is a 26-month Gouda from Holland. Beautiful orange color, right? That's infused with a natural Brazilian fruit seed powder called annatto. It just gives it like a signature look. It doesn't really infuse like flavor or anything like that, but it's gorgeous. Blackberries, a jam, sun-dried tomato, and then cheese. Let's talk cheese. That is Bermuda Triangle from Cypress Grove. It's goat's milk, bloomy rind, triangular, great cream line. You gotta check that out.
Yeah.
And then Brioche Sovereign, a triple creme brie. We just had this the other day from France.
Yes.
Gorgeous, buttery.
That's obviously a popular item, and it's
That's how we do it.
It's sitting on something that's incredible because your bar also, what's inside here, this is all special.
Yes, you know,
Comes from another country.
From basically Napa, we purchased...
not another country, another city.
Well, it came from Napa by way of France. These are retired riddling racks. So a man or woman, I guess, who riddles champagne, turns the bottles a little bit consistently as the yeast is consuming the sugar to ferment, right?
That's what you need.
And then, of course, these are the racks. You can see them on our walls over here and over there. They are like 100 years old, and we made this bar top. I think there's a lot of history. You could see the stamp that's been burned into the wood. You could sit and dine with us, and that's what makes this a cheese bar.
A cheese bar.
You get to eat the cheese, you get to curate your own choices. And
what
then
a great experience. I'm just gonna one of these little pickles right here. I'm looking at that one. I just grab
those are baby cornichons, aren't they?
Look
cute?
at that. Look how cute that is. And then you, of course, get cheese from all, I mean, you travel the world finding the best cheese, don't
We
you?
do. Last year I had the pleasure, well, I guess the previous year of going through France and Spain, and I've gone to Italy. We've gone to other parts of the world, South America. But, you know, the best experiences personally is when I get to meet with other cheese makers, mongers, producers, the vendors. We go to conferences,
Yes.
and I'm really excited to mention that in the summertime, the American Cheese Society is coming here to Sacramento.
How
And
great is
so
that?
anyone who's like a big fan of cheese can partake in a lot of different activities that are educational, fun. You get to hobnob with the cheesemakers. And yeah, I mean, we get to represent SAC, and cheese gets to be here. It's gonna be great.
Cheese. You hang out with all the people that know cheese, and that's what you'll learn here too.
You know.
All right, well, Sarah, thank you so much. We have a
Thank
lot to
you.
sample here.
Yep.
But come on down to the Rind and check you out. Are you open 7 days a week?
7 days a week.
There you go.